right, everybody, we are back with another battle report. Today we've got some Aeldari versus Death Guard. Starting off going over the Aeldari list, we are going to be running for the Harlequins. The mask trait is going to be the Soaring Spite. So basically, I'm not going to take any penalty for advancing and shooting with the guys inside the vehicles or anything that has the fly keywords. They'll be super good on my transports and my bikes. And then we'll start off, we've got a Troupe Master here. His Warlord trait is that he can get out of the transport after it's moved. So, I could kind of throw him into, non-existent land if I want to. He's got the Fang relic, and then his role is going to be wounding vehicles and monsters on the 2+. So I foregoed his role of re-rolling wounds. So we'll see how that kind of works out. Then we've got the Death Jester over here, and he is going to have the Blitz, and he's going to have the additional 6 inches to his movement, and he's got, Solitar, not the Death Jester. Solitar's right here. So the Solitar has the Blitz and the 6-inch movement, and then he's got the Rose relic. And then the Shadowseer, we're going to stick with the -1 to wound bubble, and then we're also going to do the -6 inches to shooting. Probably won't matter too much against this list, but, we've got to keep what we would have in our list the whole time, so we're going to stay with that. And then we've got the 3 5-man troops, all rocking the embraces. There's going to be one guy that doesn't have the embrace because I needed some points. And then you've got your 3 transports right there, and you've got your 6 Harlequin bikes fully decked out with the haywire and the blades. Then over on the craft world, we're going to be upping this to 2 squads of 5 warp spiders. We've got our Farseer on a bike and our Warlock on the bike. The Warlock is going to have Quicken and Restrain, and then he's got, instead of Smite, the +2 to cast ability, and the Farseer on the bike's got Doom and Executioner and Smite, so we'll see if not having Fortune or Guide really hurts me. And then we've got a 6-man bike squad, 2 3-man bike squads here for Shining Spears. They've all got the upgraded ability on their Exarch, and then my Craftworld trait for these guys is going to be always in cover over 12 inches, and then additional attack on objectives. So I think that's really important with the spears, and I'm foregoing, the Farseer plus to cast because I really want the warp spiders to always be in cover against shooting armies whenever I do face them. So that does it for Eldar, and we'll go on to Death Guard.
My list is a Supreme Command detachment with Morty. He has got to be the Warlord, so he's got Arch Contaminator, which allows you to reroll all wound rolls for plague weapons. Next to that, we have a patrol detachment of Death Guard. The HQ for that is the Daemon Prince. He is Plague Chosen for -1 CP. He has the Revoltingly Resilient, so +1 to his Disgustingly Resilient rolls, except for against mortal wounds. The troop choice for that is these 10 poor little cultists. And then we have 5 White Lord Terminators with Combi Meltas and Bubotic Axes. They are Mortarion's Anvil, which means during the battle they have a 1 CP stratagem that allows them to reduce damage taken to them by 1. Next to that, we have a battalion of Nurgle demons. The HQs for that are the Sloppity Bilepiper, Poxbringer, and Spoilpox Scrivener there in the back. 2 squads of 30-man Plague Bears with instruments and icons. And then 3 squads of 3 Nerdwings. And that wraps it up for me.
All right, we're here at the first turn. Again, we are playing Mission Battle Lines, Mission 22. Brad's Eldar has set up here on the board. He's won the role to go first. He really wants to get in there and be aggressive before all the Plague Bearers shuffle forward. Chris has got Morty and the crew just really ready to go. We're all anxious to see how Mortarion does in 9th edition. In reserves, Chris has his Blight Lord Terminators, Deep Striking. Brad, you have everything on the board, right?
Everything on the board.
Everything on the board. So you got some Warp Spiders here. You got some Warp Spiders back here with some characters. From a terrain perspective, we have industrial structure here in the corners, here and here. And then we have ruins that are obscured on these other corners in the deployment zones. This is a ruin obscured as well in the center.
Yes.
We have some battlefield debris and some woods. So we'll have some obscuring, some -1 to hit and some interesting little pieces to kind of fight over. Chris has got some Nerdlings deployed up. And there we go. So let's go over secondaries. And how many command points you guys have? So Brad, what secondaries and
So for my secondaries for the Eldar, I'm going to do Linebreaker, Pierce the Veil, and Teleport Homer. So everything is going to be getting in his deployment zone and just sitting in a corner, hopefully, and just racking up secondaries because I know he wants board control. So if he wants to give up any board control, then he's got to come back into his deployment zone to get me. And then I start off with 6 CP.
6 CP. All right, and Chris, what secondaries did you pick, and what's the reasoning there?
So I picked up Psychic Ritual, Domination, and Assassinate. I figured if he's going to come to me, I might as well try to kill some of his characters. Domination, I think I've got board control down. And then Psychic Ritual, I believe I can switch off between my couple of Psychers to take over while they're trying to get that 3 times during the match.
All right.
I start off with 9 CP.
9 CP. All right, so Brad's got the roll to go first. We'll come back to you after his movement and psychic. All right, we're back here. Brad has finished his psychic phase and movement. So Brad, let's talk about a little bit where you got. You got some guys way in the back here.
So basically what I'm doing is both my Warp Spiders use their Exarch ability to jump and do their Deep Strike. These guys are doing the Teleport Homer. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get Linebreaker and I'm trying to get Teleport Homer because he doesn't have a lot of shooting. So I'm not too worried about this unit dying. His Daemon Prince is really the only threat that I'm going to have over here.
And tell me what Teleport Homer is. That's one of your secondaries.
So it's one of my secondaries. They're performing an action right now. And then at my next command phase, I get 5 points for my secondary.
If they're still alive.
If they're still alive.
Got
Yep. And then Linebreaker will give me 4 points at the end of my turn. So I'm just kind of setting them up to help do that. I got Doom off over on these green guys. I had 2 super smites go off, but then I rolled 1 damage and 2 damage. So I really only got 1 through. He saved the other 2. They're already being resilient. I got Quicken off, so these spears kind of jumped up here. They're right here. These guys, I didn't have to move them at all. They just did their normal moving and advancing. So we're just going to try to basically eliminate as much flak as we can here to maybe open a hole up for these bikes to charge the Daemon Prince. I know I might die if I don't kill him, but I want to try to just lock him up from coming over here to do as much denial as possible. And then I've just kind of got a bunch of guys over here. We're going to try to whittle these guys away, maybe hold the objective at the end of the turn. We'll see. My Solitar is jumping out here. He should be able to eat these guys up pretty easy if the bikes don't clean it up. These guys are he's staying back here just holding this objective right here. So yeah, we're just going to have a lot of shooting and we're going to try to pick up as much stuff as possible before the Terminators come in and cause some havoc and before Morty can kind of get within range of absolutely wrecking me.
All right, so who's shooting first?
Before you begin shooting,
Yep.
at the beginning of your shooting phase, I'm going to spend 2 CP. I'm going to give these guys, the green squad, a 4 up invuln.
She's surging them.
4 up invuln.
So how many CP are you down to now, Chris?
7.
7 CP.
Okay, so let's start off with these bikes then because they're doomed and they're really the only ones that can take advantage of it. So we're going to do we're just going to do everything. So we're going to do all the shuriken into the green. They're the ones that have the 4 up.
Yep.
And then we're going to do their spears into the purple. So maybe we'll get lucky and we'll pick a couple purple up.
Okay. Remember, it is -1 on both squads. To hit. -1 initiative.
Should have counted this out. All right, so we've got the shurikens. So I'm looking for 4s on this. I don't have any type of rerolls because there's no guide or anything like that. I wanted to see how this plays out without guide and if it would have mattered. And it probably does in most cases, but we will see. And then they're T4, right?
Yep.
So 4s, rerolling everything.
Mm-hmm. Isn't too good. Not too good.
So, I mean, it's just all your invulns anyway, right? Either way.
8.
8. That's 7.
7. All right, looking for 4s.
Well, not great. And 5s. 1 damage piece, correct?
Yep, 1.
Okay. Oosh. All right. Well,
Who's 4?
who's 4?
And then the spears into the purple squad. They're -1 to hit. Oof. That's going to hurt.
That doesn't even add up to a wound.
No. Woof. Should have just done it on the other ones to reroll all that. So now, because that didn't work too well, the Harlequins are just going to put everything into the green squad. We're going to try to completely eliminate them. Their weapons are blast, so they're just going to get their flat 6 shots
Go team.
into that. So that's a lot of shots.
That's a
right?
lot of shots. That's right. It's a big squad, man. Look at that. Blasts. Right?
Yeah, so this is kind of the first time. 6d6. Yep.
Or 36, right?
Yeah, so this is really the first time we're going to see this full blast kind of potential going on here, which is neat. I'm missing a pink dice. Oh yeah, it's marking my teleport home. Okay, so I need 4s on this one.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a lot of not 4s. And minus to hit is... I mean, it doesn't matter. Look how many 1s and 2s there are in there.
There's one more 4 in there.
Yeah, there is.
And then we're looking for 4s again.
4's rerolling.
No, they don't get the
they don't get the
advantage
Doom.
of Doom.
That's right.
So out of all of that, you have 4
36
saves.
shots, 4 1 damage wounds.
This is on the purple squad?
No, the green.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right.
I don't get to do all the work. Right. So 4 ups. 5 up.
Feel the pain. Takes one more guy.
So that's kind of disappointing. If I do say so myself. I was
Alright.
hoping to
I'm going to have to
do more on that. Holy.
All right, carry on, sir.
Yeah, so these 3 bikes back here are going to shoot into
Nerdlings?
So they are -1 to hit just because of dents.
Yep.
Yeah, they're shooting through the woods. The woods are dense terrain, so -1 to hit.
The Nerdwings actually do kind of blend in.
That actually matters. Yeah, no, you have them both. They're like very hard to see the Nerdlings.
So we're looking for 4s again. Only 4 on these
-1
ones.
matters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, they definitely wound.
Yeah.
1 damage piece.
Yeah, these are a single damage apiece.
Okay, so 5 up, 5 ups. All right, and then 5 ups again. Ooh, there goes the base.
Nope.
Because I already had 1 damage.
And then we've got the spears as well. We got 2 hits on the spears, 2 wounds on the spears.
No whammies. So these are 2 damage.
2 wounds on the spears. 5 ups. Save 1.
So that
And
says
2 damage. I don't get a discussing resume, but it just says 2 damage.
Oh, so if it's multi-damage, you don't get it.
Right, which is why I was asking at the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, that matters. That's cool.
And it's only for the Nerdlings. They're squishy.
Gotcha. So yeah, we'll shoot the warp spiders back here. It's a green squad because I guess they will be able to take advantage of that. The Doom at least. So you're -1 to hit. So I need my 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty good for warp spiders. Let me tell you what. And then these are 3s rerolling.
I don't need to. How many? 7?
2, 4, 6.
6.
4 ups. There's
Okay.
1 damage each.
1 damage apiece. Okay.
Oh, feel the pain.
Oh, man, not
3
doing
more.
it for today.
All right, let's do. Let's do the guys that are inside here into these guys, and then we'll do the vehicle into the green. So starting off with the green,
Where, these
So
guys,
the clowns-
everyone inside.
the clowns inside here are going to go into
Oh,
these
okay.
guys, and then the vehicle's going into the green squad.
So
So the
-1.
vehicle.
These are just shuriken
4s.
pistols.
Well, this is into the green squad.
Oh,
so
this is the vehicle.
Yeah.
They wouldn't
So I
hit.
need 4s.
And
And
3s.
then 3s.
Doom?
So 3. No doom. They
doom.
don't get doom on this. So 3.
Don't you have to draw a line of sight to every model, or was it?
This is at the Plague Bears.
This is how
Right,
the play
that's what I'm
goes.
saying. Isn't it you have to draw a line of sight to every model in the unit for obscuring?
No.
I don't remember. Or is it
But
just-
but that's
They're not
obscuring.
obscured.
This is it.
this is.
No, this
Oh,
is
it's an industrial shortcut.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
my bad.
No, so
Carry on.
Yeah, you just need 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just need 1 guy.
it's
to
3.
stay.
3.
Yep, 3.
3. 4 ups. I told you.
Oh,
no. 1 dies.
All right, we had some technical difficulties. We're back.
So yeah, so the guys that
So
are
the
inside
clowns are
here,
shooting at the Nerdlings. -1 because of the forest.
Mhm.
1 hit.
1.
Yeah, just 1.
Wounds. 5 up. Good.
And then
Six.
And
the
then
troop master that's in there
3.
Yeah.
gets over the 3. Does
No
not
wound.
wound. All right, let's shoot the Farseer at them, and we'll shoot the Warlock at them as well. Might as well just get as many shots in there as possible.
Both
So
of those.
the Farseer looking for 3s. 1.
Okay. Good.
He saves.
There.
And the Warlock all hits.
Hits.
There you go.
Oh no!
What's
Ones
the
and
strength of it?
twos, strength 4.
Oh, so the 2. They're tough too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
two.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
5 ups. Oosh. 5 ups again. I saved 1. 1 base is down to 1.
Down to 1. Okay. Yeah, let's shoot that guy. His vehicle, we'll put it over here. And,
Do it.
into these guys. We'll try to
You won't.
finish off that
won't?
base before I charge. So -1 again, man. -1.
The force is mattering.
It is.
Oh, look at that. 4
Yeah,
hits.
saved me.
And
No
2s.
whammies. Oh, 4
4
wounds, 1 damage.
Thank God it's 2.
5 ups. Save 1. Up again. Oh my god.
Oh, he hits 3. Feel no pain.
Oh.
Stays that 1 wound alive on that
Try
base.
again.
How
They don't
annoying
have
are
enough
those
shield.
nerdlings? Everyone knows.
Oh.
Nerdlings suck.
Yikes. All right, let's do the pistols inside there.
Okay.
We'll do the vehicle over here into the green squad.
Okay.
So the pistols inside. There's a better place to roll these. Just let me know and I can shift. 2.
2 on the
threes,
Nerdlings?
3s. I need 3s on that one, right? Oh no, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
What?
No, I need 3, so it's only 1. Strength 6 versus T4.
Oh, that was on the
That was in
Plague
the
bearers.
Yep, so just 1.
So 4 up.
Makes
There you go.
And then the pistols into the
Nerdwings.
Nerdwings.
Take
They're
1.
-1 as well.
Yep.
Oh.
Oosh.
no
Oosh.
wounds. No wounds.
All right. The Death Jester inside of there. We're gonna shoot him. Let's see here. So my real thing with him is I want to try to make him movement less. And I think I want to do it on Morty as much as I want to do it on this guy. It's okay. I want to do it on Morty. So he's gonna shoot at Morty.
Okay.
He's not minus at all or anything, right?
Nope.
So I'm looking for 2s.
All right. 3 hits.
And tough 7, so 5.
5.
So
2.
1 mortal.
2 and a mortal.
2 and immortal. So what's the neg on it?
Minus.
-3 on the 6, and then the other one's no minus.
Nothing. Okay, so the one without the minus is 3 up. Fail that. So that's 1 wound. 5 up, feel no pain. That's still bad. So
Takes a
down
wound,
1.
And then.
And here's the 4 up invuln. Take it. 5 up, feel no pain. Take it.
Nails it. And then just the mortal wound.
And mortal wound.
Feel no pain.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow, he just took 3 little chunks, made his movement -2.
What are you going to do?
Oh,
And he's
about
taking
that.
3 wounds. Morty trying to disappoint.
Chris has no order to complain. 36 blast weapons just did 2.
What's the leadership of these guys? The leadership of the Nurgles?
7. There's
7? So yeah, we'll shoot the Shadowseer's grenade launcher thing into him.
Oh, yeah. Neg 1 to hit.
So hitting on 3s.
There you go.
Hits, and then leadership goes through, so it's D3 mortals.
Okay.
2.
2 5 ups. I'm sorry. 2 1s.
2 1s. Takes 2 wounds.
All right, everything from those spears will shoot at those guys over there.
Yeah, they will. No neg 1 hit. You're in the
'Cause I'm in it?
Because you're in.
Is that how it works?
Yeah. So if,
Yeah.
if you're in dense terrain, they don't receive.
No, first aim with no minus.
3 up.
3s.
There you go. Matters.
Yes, it does matter.
2s.
And then 2s. 2,
All right.
4, 6, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's single damage.
Single damage on these ones, yep.
Okay, so 5 up. 3, 4, and then 5 ups.
Mm-hmm.
Save 1. 4 damage, so.
And then the
2.
spears itself.
Okay.
I'll hit. And 2s. 2 more. These are 2 damage each.
2 more and 2 damage each. 5 ups. Save neither. And it just kills another base. Takes another one down to 0.
So 1 base left, 2 wounds.
And then this one has full base and 1 base with 1 wound.
Mm-hmm.
That's everything shooting. So yeah, I think we're ready to go into charging.
Oh,
All right.
damn.
We'll,
There we go on time.
We'll come back after he's done his charge moves, and then we'll see what happens. So Chris decided at the end of the phase, before he went to the charge phase, to pop Knurling Infestation as a stratagem that says for every base that dies, roll on a 5+, you get that base back. And he straight up rolled 2 bases, and he got both bases back, 5 and a 6. So those Knurlings that were hurt are back up to full strength. So like crazy. All right, so we've got the charges. We got the Shining Spears have come in on this green unit of Plague Bearers as the
Push them.
Clown Bikes.
Beginning of your fight phase, I'm going to buff them again.
He's going to Warp Surge him again, so he's down to 4 command points.
Heavy bolter to 15 points now.
These are a lot.
Spears have come in on those Nerdwings, and Spears and a Solitaire have come in on the rejuvenated Nerdwings.
The notion that a heavy bolter is
I think all the characters jumped in
only
as
5
well.
points less expensive than a las cannon.
Yeah,
Like, it's what?
So we're gonna start with the Shining Spears into the green squad.
All right. Still -1 to
Still
hit.
-1 to hit. So looking for 4s, and I've got my Exarchs to do separate because he's stronger. Not that bad. But still matters. And I'm getting my extra attack because of the objective. I moved just within 3 inches of it.
These guys are game doomed.
Yeah, they're doomed. So I need 3s. I need 3s.
Oh,
Strength
these are
6.
Strength 6.
3s, rerolling everything. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 7 so far, and then I've got the Exarch. And then you've got 9. It's just those are different tools. Yeah, same
Four.
stuff.
Ooh.
And they're flat 2 damage each.
Yes, sir. That's really, really bad. All right. So
Flat 2s.
first dude, dead. Second dude, dead. Third dude, dead. Fourth dude, dead. Fifth dude, dead. Sixth dude, dead. Nice.
Didn't make
Not
any
even a
film
save.
effect.
Not even a save.
Not even 1 film.
Wow.
6
So
dudes.
while he starts to remove that, I'll just jump over here. I'll do the spears over here into the
Onto the
Nerdwings.
Nurglings, okay.
Yep. So I'm going to have... these are not going to matter because they're tough 2, so I'm going to be winning on 2s no matter what. So again, the extra attack on the objectives is huge with this. So it allows them to really clear stuff off.
3s
Fine
and then
there.
2s.
So 2, 4, 6 on...
These are all 2 damage
Yep,
on the Nurglings?
on the Nerdwings over there.
Okay, how many? 6?
6.
6.
5 ups.
1, 2, 3. Kill them all.
Yes, it does. Yep. Can you hand me those?
Yep.
Nurglings down.
Thank you. And that. Oh, you got me. That's your good.
They're going to consolidate a little bit. All right, so on to the next one.
Yep, I'll do the same thing on the spears on the Nerdlings on the other side.
So
Or
these,
should I do a Solitaire first? Let's do a Solitaire. Why not? Right? So he's got 8 attacks. 6, 8. Are they infantry?
they're poopies. Or they're swarms.
Swarms. So he won't have this flat 3 damage?
They'll just be D3s though.
That's okay. We'll just swing with him. 2, 4, 6. 8 attacks. No minuses or anything on this. So I need 2s. And then
Strength 4, so 2s.
2s, rerolling 1s because of his weapon. So 2, 4, 6 and bones, sir.
6 D3 damage.
Ooh, they're gonna super that.
4.
4 D3s. 3.
3,
Two
2,
that killed.
5, and 2, and 1.
So 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
Okay.
So I kill a base.
So the base.
Well, I guess the first one kills the
Right.
injured base,
and then
right?
2, and then 1, 1.
then
So,
So it kills one more
kills
base.
one more base. All right. The spears will just go right into there. 3 inches.
Spears think they can kill that one
Can you
more.
move?
yeah.
I'll roll while you do that.
Kill one more base.
3,
So
6.
getting him back, is it going to matter?
Oh.
Oosh.
That extra attack doesn't matter a lot.
And 2s.
4.
4.
He's got to make 3 5s here to
Ooh.
stay alive. Not only 2.
Uh,
Oh, does he want to command point it?
Why not?
If he does it, he lives with 1,
Where is it?
2
Somewhere
moves
in here.
left.
It's somewhere in here.
He's digging his for his
the
special
Nerdlings.
loaded die.
Yep. Yeah. Let's just dump them out. Let's see all the. Oh, here it is.
Oh,
Here it is. All right.
he's getting the dragon die. Oh,
Ah, failed.
not
Failed me.
enough.
Okay.
He went to the dragons.
This guy just end up here.
Good.
Good.
Pushed him
It's all
off.
good. And then these guys here, we're gonna attack everything into the green squad.
Okay.
He's piling attacks on the Nerdwings. All right. Or on the Plague Bears.
Maybe I want to interrupt.
Yeah, do you
Do
want
you
to
wanna
interrupt?
interrupt?
Every time. You just going through, whatever.
If you want to interrupt, I mean, I didn't think you were gonna interrupt with those guys, right?
Do I want to?
Were they gonna? How many do I have left?
I have 15 left. Yes, I will interrupt.
He's going to interrupt with the...
Go ahead and go down to 2.
He's got 2 command points left. Spending it
Um,
all.
Yeah, we'll interrupt with the green squad here.
All right, so we'll come back when he calculates his number of dice.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, after pile-ins and looking at the half-inch, we've got 7 onto the clown bikes and 8 onto the shining spear. So which one's doing first?
They're hitting on, we'll do into the clown bikes at 7. Just hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. What's that?
Are those the same squad?
Yes, but,
You want to try to move them in coherency so they don't
yeah,
auto-die?
because they can pile in if I'm activating, so why
Yeah.
not?
Otherwise,
You'll
when
look
morale
kinda
comes
later.
around,
Kind of missed them.
they won't be able to swing, but it saves
Let
them
me
from
make
morale.
sure I've got a stratagem for Nurgle Infantry. Rust and Decay. Okay. No, I won't do that. All right, so 7. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Nothing there. No 6s and no extra attacks. Unfortunately, I apologize. It's actually one more attack because I've got the plague sword there. The
The champ.
plague ring, yeah, the champ. Nemesis with the 2, of course.
And
All right.
4 tough 4.
Strength 5, tough 4. So need 3s, rerolling everything because they're plague swords. Okay, roll these. All right, so this one does 2 damage. There's no AP, and then these all do 1 damage.
So 1 2 damage and 5 5 regulars.
There's no AP.
No AP.
So 3s on the regulars. Fail 1 and the 2 damage. Pass it.
All right.
So I take 1
Takes
damage.
1 wound.
Was it worth 2 CP? No.
And then the 8 guys onto the spears.
4, 8, 3s, roll 1s. Roll the 1.
Oh, was that into the Harlequins?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, 2 6s generate 2 extra attacks.
Did you have 3 ups on that?
No, so I would take 2.
Okay.
2 wounds.
That one misses.
And a tough 4 on the bikes.
Strength 5, need 3 for rolling.
Ooh, there's some 6s.
All right, so these are all 2 damage, and these are 1 damage.
So you get 5 2 damage and 3 regulars.
2 damage.
Mix
Oof,
all
good.
those. And then the regulars. Takes a wound.
1. Not worth the 2 CP.
Wow.
But it is what it is.
Let's go.
All right, so going back, we realized we took the clown saves on 3s. He did not pop the stratagem for the 3 up and vulnerable save, so he should have been saving on 4s. So we took 1 bike off and died.
Yep.
So 5 bikes left. They're swinging on.
Green guys.
They're still swinging on green.
Yeah,
Neg
we gotta try to get these guys out of here. Look at that. Neg one doesn't matter that much, only for 1 dice this time.
I mean, that's okay.
Force.
No rerolls, but it doesn't really matter.
Four, 6.
6 2 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need 4s.
Oh gosh.
Guess I'm just getting the stats here.
He
All
saved
right,
half.
first one.
Yep. Kill
Bad.
zone.
Second one. Bad.
Kill zone.
Third one. Hey,
Hey,
only
2
killed 2.
war zones. He still.
Okay. How many are left?
I'll have to check. I think it's 13.
He's killed quite a bit. That unit is under half now. So we'll definitely we'll get to see the morale action and see how that works out for him.
And I'm gonna spend 2 CP, and they're gonna jump out.
Ooh, he's bouncing with the 2 CP.
Yeah, there are 13 left.
So the clown bikes are psychic
Jump out.
awakening, jumping away.
They just get full movement.
Yeah.
16 inches.
Cool.
So basically, what I want to do here is I want to make it so that Morty has to decide if he wants to go over there or come over here, and I don't want these bikes to be a part of that. And if I did, I was thinking about putting them back here to just screen even more to keep them alive, but then they're a little susceptible because I forgot to give them the 3-up invuln. They just need to stay away for now. So they're just going to kind of chill over there.
Okay.
Yeah, that does it.
Cool.
All right, so let's go to the morale phase. Or are we fighting back?
Yeah, he did it.
He did fight back. He interrupted. That's right. So morale.
Yeah, so
Alright,
what do you
so-
got from around?
So I have two. I get to roll 2 dice because my Sloppity Bilepiper. I get to roll 2 dice, take the lowest. If I get a 1, I do have a demonic icon still. So if I get a 1, I get D6 plague bearers.
He needs
back.
a 1 because a 1 will auto pass and you'll get guys back.
Need it.
Sloppity, no ones. So he fails. That means he loses
Do
a
you
guy.
use a CP?
I will use one of my last CP to re-roll to try.
You have to reroll both. You would reroll both still, I believe, right?
I think it's just 1 dice now. I think the
Okay.
strategy just has 1 dice.
Okay.
No.
All right, so 2. So I got 1 dude's gonna die for sure,
And then you've got.
and then I've got 12 left. So 12 on 1s and 2s
Yeah.
will die.
Normally at 1s, but now that he's at half strength, 1s and 2s will kill guys.
We're seeing a lot here. We saw blast against them. Now we're seeing a morale like this. We haven't been able to see that yet in our battle reports.
All right, 1s and 2s they die. So there's 2, 3 dead, 4 dead,
4 dead.
4 dead. So there's gonna be I think 8 left.
So
Make
not terrible.
Oh God.
4
Just
die.
crushing
All right, so we'll come back after he pulls those guys. Okay, and we're back. So we've finished up Chris's bottom of turn 1 movement and psychic phase. Chris, why don't you go over what you've got here?
All right, I've moved Morty over here to kind of deal with all the characters and vehicle and wind riders. Try to take this objective with just Morty alone. Similarly, I'm trying to do this with the Daemon Prince and the Nerdwings, move them over there and try to wipe those guys out while still giving the reroll benefit to the Plague Bearers. The Purple Squad, as you can tell, has moved over. They're going to try and move out towards that direction while kind of semi-engaging what I can over here. These guys, the cultists, just moved over. They're going to go a few pot shots at the warp spires over there, and that'll be about all they do. Psychic phase was denied miasma on Morty. I was denied Blades of Putrefaction, but I did get Virulent Blessing off on Morty from the Poxbringer. And then the Daemon Prince was able to do Gift of Contagion on the Wind Riders over there for -1 strength, but we'll see how that works out.
All right, so Chris had very limited shooting, so we went ahead and did that and rolled all the charges. So during the shooting phase, the cultists here shot at this unit of warp spiders. Despite having a 2-up save and needing 5s to hit for being -1 to hit, he did a wound on the Exarch. 3-up save, but he was out of cover. That's right. Morty shot his pistol at those shining spears.
Shot at his grenade.
His Phosphix grenades. Oh, that's right. He did elect not to take it on the Exarch, and he lost 2 of his friends. Morty made a 9-inch charge, so he was able to engage all 3 units. Risky to try to fit in there to get all 3, because he might have failed the charge altogether, but he made it. And then you see the Plague Bearers strung out. They charged both units and rolled a 9 with the banner +1. 10 inches were able to engage both units, the bikes and this unit of warp spiders. So let's go ahead and go into assault. Who's fighting first?
We charged in these 3, and we charged in these guys over here.
Oh yeah, the characters charged in as well into the bikes. Demon Prince made his charge as well as the Nerdlings into those characters over there.
So we'll start off with let's start off with the Nerdlings. 'Cause why not?
Nerdlings are attacking.
You're gonna attack your Farseer. Moving around. Be away from that Warlock. But we'll go for the Farseer. 4 attacks apiece. They're within 6 inches of that Demon Prince, so hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Miss those, no 1s to count, but that's a solid amount of 4s. Now they are strength 3 to your tough 4s and 5s, and then reroll 1s. Rerolling these 3 1s. You have 4 saves and no AP on that one.
On the Farseer?
Yep.
Of course.
Sorry. Hey, look at that. You failed
Takes
one.
a
one.
wound.
1 damage.
Oh, and I apologize. Before they even start, at the beginning of the fight phase, we need to do Mortarion's ability.
Oh yeah.
That is importante. Host of Plagues. Roll a dice for each enemy unit that's within 7 inches of Mortarion at the start of the fight phase and consult Mortarion's damage chart. If the roll equals or exceeds the required value, the unit being rolled for suffers D3 mortal wounds. So within 7 inches, there's the what is this thing called?
We just call them the clown
That's
cars.
Weaver
hard
thing.
to conquer.
Bike, Solitaire, and your
They're gonna
Solitaire.
take D3 each.
on a 4+. So currently he's at 4+. So I'm gonna roll for the bike first for 4+.
Like takes some
Take
more
it. So
wounds.
D3 more wounds.
He dies.
3. Solitaire 4+. Takes it. D3 more wounds.
He takes 3.
Clown
car?
The clown car 4+. Takes it. D3 more wounds.
Takes 2.
2. And then the Shadowseer 4+.
Hits? No. Finally misses.
So you're down to 2 on the Solitaire.
Solitaire has 2 left. Clown car has 3 left.
All right. Okay. Then we continue on with that. You lost 1 wound there. Do you need to interrupt anywhere?
What I do?
Can he do any wounds to Morty?
So this is interesting, actually. I just thought of something. He's gonna peace out after he attacks you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So here's 8.
Relevant.
So I need 2s. He's not minus or anything, right?
Maybe he has
Except
no block.
I denied it.
5 wounds.
5s, re-rolling. Nice.
Whoa.
Wow. Oh, look at that.
Look at this.
Christ.
Solitaire.
7. That is what I needed for 2 CP.
Wow.
Which might have been that.
And these are D3 damage? Or?
D3 damage against him, yeah.
For us, right?
Got him.
3.
I got him.
3d3.
3d3.
So 6.
6.
6 feeling the pains.
5. Oh.
Takes 2. So 4
4.
more wounds.
Takes 4.
Takes 4.
Safe. Yeah.
So yeah, he went down to
11.
what? 11? That's worth it. So now I'm gonna spend my last 2 CP.
Absolutely.
He's jumping out.
I'm jumping out, man.
All right.
I don't really have a choice. So I'm only getting my 12 inches because he's not advancing, so he doesn't get his extra movement. or
But he gets to
anything.
live.
But he
So
gets
do
to
I-
live.
Do I get to fight? Can I activate that stratagem to attack here?
What's your strategy?
What's it? No. It's that new one.
I don't know what to do.
Oh man, it's when people fall back.
All right, so we got some characters now swinging on the Shining Spear. So we got 1 2 damage and 1 damage.
And -3 AP.
Negative
Yeah, so I'm
3.
gonna go on the Exarch.
So 6 ups.
Exarch does.
The Exarch dies.
Okay. Then Mr. Sloppity Bilepiper might as well go next. Sloppy Bilepiper has 3 attacks. Hitting on 2s, all hit. The 6 generates an extra attack because it's Spoilpox Scrivener.
Hits, yep.
This is Strength User, so Strength 6 because +1 from the Poxbringer, so 3s, rerolling 1s this time. All of them, and then these two 2 damage, 1 damage.
Minus AP.
Neg 0. No.
So it's
So
armor.
3 ups.
So the 2 damage ones. Kills a bike. And then 2 regulars. They're okay.
How many wounds did the bikes have?
They're 2
2.
bikes.
So 2 bikes died from the.
He made a 3 up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this guy was wounded.
All right, so after the combat, we went ahead and skipped all of the rolling. There was a ton of different combats. The interesting one here, since the Shadowseer or Solitaire bounced away, Morty was forced to swing onto that clown car with only 3 wounds left. He did not want to kill it because if he did, the objective secured guys would fall out onto the objective and steal that objective away from him. So he decided to go with the less attacks, but more damage and hit with all and wounded with all. And Brad made all but 1 save, so it came down to a d6 damage on 3 wounds, and he rolled exactly a 3 and destroyed the clown car. So the clowns fell out, took that objective from him. Over here, the warp spiders were killed by these plague bearers, and they consolidated into the 2nd unit of warp spiders. They are performing an action, so we had to look and see if that, by forcing them to fight, do they have to fight if they're performing an action, and does that cancel their action? And what we looked and noticed and saw was it only affects it if they shot. So fighting in combat does not affect it, so they're still good on their action. You see the casualties there. They took a wound. Plague Bears lost 1 guy. They Sloppity Bilepiper rolled a 1, got that guy back. We lost a couple bikes here. That squad's pretty weakened. Fighting over here, the bikes lived from that Demon Prince. And then, yeah, that's it. So we're We'll recap the score, and then we'll get into turn 2 and see what Brad's going to do from a movement perspective. All right, we're back. This is the top of turn 2. Brad has gone and done his movement phase and his psychic phase. Before we get into that, what is the score going into this round, Brad?
So it's 18-0. I picked up 10 points on my primary. I had 2 objectives, this one over here and that one. So I got 10 points on the primary. I did complete my teleport homer, so that's another 4 points. So that'll give me 18 total. Unfortunately, with how he's got stuff spread, I wasn't able to jump my Psychers over here to do psychic powers on turn 2 like I wanted to. So that hurts. Everything else had to fall back, so I'm not able to do a teleport homer. And it was going to be really risky running these troops all the way up to try to do that there. So I kind of have to suck up a turn of not getting very much secondaries on this turn. And we're going to just have to hope that the turn after this will fare myself a little bit better.
So you got a couple guys. These bikes fell back from combat with the Plague Bears. These guys jumped out of combat with those Plague Bears. They still can shoot because they have a special rule. Farseer stayed in combat here and cast some psychic powers. I did 3 wounds on the Nurgling bases. Clowns disembarked and are going to go fight. These clowns and guys are preparing to take work down on Morty. And yeah, that's it. So we're ready to start shooting. So who's going to get shot first?
Yeah, shooting.
Solitar jumped over here, ready to do some work.
Let's start with the vehicle that's in combat because that's the easiest
Oh,
thing
the new
to start
vehicle
with.
rules. That's right. They can shoot.
So he's no minus or anything? Nah. But I am minus because it's only blast that's minus.
Only heavy weapons.
Only heavy weapons.
Only heavens are minus.
So
Now 3, strength 6, so looking 5s.
2
armor saves.
2 armor saves, sir.
2 armor saves, 2 3-ups. Maybe I should have gone for that separated play. We'll find out.
Take
Fail
some
one.
wound.
It's a
4
4-up.
Feel no pain.
Good.
Makes it.
Woof. Let's shoot these guys here into the purple squad.
Ooh, neg 1.
So looking for 4s. All but 1.
4 hits.
And 4s.
We got 3 wounds.
5 ups.
No saves. No pain.
Again.
Save
1
2.
dude.
The warps. I'm gonna wait and see what I got left on those purple guys. I feel like they need to shoot the cultist. We'll see.
Cultist.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do the.
They're just human.
What's his leadership? Pretty high.
I think it's 10, might be 9. Actually, I probably have a paper right here. He is 10.
He's 10.
Not impossible.
Not impossible, but hard. Let's go ahead
That's
and
what she said.
let's go ahead and we'll do it into the cultists and see if we can just pick up a couple cultists. So I need 3. Get it. Their leadership, I'm assuming, is like a 5 or 6 or something.
The
It's not
cultist
before.
is 6.
Didn't do it.
Didn't do it.
Even on cultists.
Even on cultists.
Man.
Death Jester is going to shoot at Morty.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mortar shoots.
Got
Got it.
2s. And strength 6 and leading 5s. 2 mortals and 2 saves.
Here's the 2 mortals first.
Look at this. Morty
They'll both.
taking 2 more
Good
wounds
lord.
from the
And
mortals.
then 2 invulns.
2
Two
invulns.
invulns.
And no,
two
your normal
rolls.
save. Your normal save.
Oh, no negatives.
3 ups. Oh my goodness.
Can you make
5
the
up.
fun of pain? Morty just bleeding wounds.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
He's
Um,
loses another 3.
Those troops right there will go into him.
I
You have
think I'm
something
going.
to do.
I'll just take
Pistols. 3 hits. Strength 4. Looking for 2 armor saves.
2 3-ups.
Man.
Oh! Everything of elevated. Oh, he takes 2
He's
more.
so mad that the solitaire ran away from me.
Morty's like, I can't handle
I'm
firepower
telling
of this magnitude.
I'm telling you, Mortarion is disappointing every time.
This clown car
He
will go
looks
into Morty.
so good, but he works so poorly.
Clown's car shooting. Looking for 5s.
Ooh, nothing.
Oh,
on that
nothing there.
Only
Oh,
Morty
well.
survives if somebody misses.
Right, like, Jesus.
The only way
If I don't have to roll anything, he's good.
How many he's got left? 7 left.
7. You got 7,
He's
man.
getting hurt.
Warp Spider's just gonna shoot.
Literally,
the
I shot
cultists.
nothing at you. Take it.
Yeah, like, I mean, just barely anything. 11 wounds.
I've never seen Morty just die like that.
We're gonna
Dude,
try
I-
to pick up some
I
cultists here with the Warp Spiders.
Right. I could just...
They're able to still shoot even though they fell back because of the jump.
All right, 2's the wound the
I
cultists.
gotta take him because I was like, you know, this is
3
bad,
saves
right?
on the
One-
cultists.
one auto dies.
One
So
what?
1 rend
One-
and then
one-
2
one at
regular
-4.
saves on the cultists.
Cultists from Warp Spiders.
All right, 2 saves and 1 auto dice.
Yep.
6 ups. Well, actually, yeah. Are these dense? No. Defense line, light cover. So I do get -1, but I think the whole unit has to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
light cover.
as long as he can shoot
'Cause I
at
can
one
see
guy.
the-
Right, right. So just 2 6.
Just 2 6s.
Nah.
So 3 cultists go.
Okay. No.
What are the clown bikes going to do? That's all you got left to shoot?
Well, I think I have to go into Morty with all of them. I have
Oh,
to.
do
I have
you?
to. Yeah, because
The
if
way
I
he's
don't,
saying it, I mean,
if I don't
go
kill him,
ahead.
Is that a no-brainer? And it is tempting with the 36 blast shots.
I know it's tempting to just see how many of those, but we saw how that went last
Yeah,
time.
2.
Brad's over here like, I don't have any more pistols, so I guess I can use these bikes.
Yeah.
10, 8, 19.
19,
D6
19.
shots.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Look at that, 19. All right, so looking for 3s.
Not getting the miasma off.
No, yeah,
It's great.
doesn't help.
It's okay.
I
they're
see
not
it
gonna.
being
They're not
2.
gonna do anything. Oops.
I do play. Promise. I'm about to have to roll a lot of things.
And then he 5s.
So strength 4 minus 1. So looking for 5. 2.
2.
2 4-ups.
2 4-ups. They
Look at
both.
that.
Hey, finally.
Yeah, see, they don't do enough.
Clown bikes.
They're only good
Yeah.
against vehicles.
Yeah.
Man. They're only good against vehicles. That's everything that has shot, that can shoot.
All right, charging phase,
yeah,
sir.
We'll go into charging and come back.
All right.
Okay.
What does she do?
All right, so we did all the charge phases. We got these guys all came in here. We're just surrounding him with the Troupe Master, the Solitaire. I was questioning if the Solitaire should go over here, but we chose to do that. These guys can't charge at all. Those guys can't charge at all. The bikes went into Mortarion. Troops over here went into Mortarion. So we'll just kind of see what I can do before these Terminators come in. Because he does have 2 CP to interrupt, I'm going to start off with the bikes into Mortarion. So I need 3s here.
Man, you could have sucked more for me.
That was pretty good, pretty good. And then I need 5s.
Yep.
So this is questionable. So I've got 4 total.
4?
4 total. They're
four-ups.
-1, so 4-ups, yep.
Roll over here, roll it over here, roll it over here. I gotta give you dice. I'm not gonna take your dice. 4-ups. 2 fail. Okay.
So that's 4 flat.
4 flat. So 4, feel no pain. I save 1. So down to 4.
Okay. Any interest in interrupting anywhere before I go on to the next?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Fang.
interrupt with Mortarion.
Okay.
I mean, I could with the Daemon Prince, but he's not gonna do that.
So
Down 0 CP. Mortarion. He is going to.
so bike swung.
Oh, beginning
normal
of the
guys
fight
did
phase, we forgot to do his ability. Beginning of the fight phase on a 5 now because I was reduced. Everything within 7 inches is going to take D3 more wounds.
Okay.
So we did forget that.
It's no matter what. You don't have to charge or anything. It's just no matter what.
Beginning of the fight phase, yeah. It's just his fart ability. So starting with the Shadowseer over there, 5+. Nope. Bikes. Clown bikes. Nope. Troupe.
Mm-hmm.
Troupes, troop choices. 5, so D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds onto them.
Okay.
Death Jester doesn't take it, and I believe that's it. You don't have anything else in here?
Nope,
hidden?
that's
okay,
it.
Cool. So just that. Okay. So do I really want to interrupt?
It's 12 attacks potentially from them.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and do my eviscerating sight.
It's only 9. Yeah, 12 attacks. 12
So
attacks.
he is now reduced to. Let me check.
4.
Sorry, this is
Five
our
attacks.
Kevin.
I was charged, so 6 attacks. But times 3, so 18 attacks total. I'm gonna put 3 into the troops. So that'll be 9 attacks and then 3.
So who
into the
swung that
bikes.
kill first?
The bikes.
Did they do any moves?
4.
So 9 onto the
3
bikes.
3 damage.
9 onto the troops. 2s, rerolling 1s.
Is there
So it's down to the bikes.
This is on the
Troops.
is there a matchup in all of 40K where you're more cheering for the meteor to kill everyone than Eldar versus Chaos?
This is anything but rerolling 1s.
I guess Cal, if Cal was out here, maybe.
That's about right.
People watching at home are just like, everyone should die. The
Alright,
players
so
are-
that is a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does 2 damage matter?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
So 8 at Bajillion. 3
You
die,
got
4 die?
4.
Eats them.
So he did that, but he burnt his CP, so not the end of the world, I guess.
7, 8, 9. Alright, another 9 against the bikes. Need 2s, rerolling 1s.
Because they're not minus the hit combat, right?
Only shooting their minus.
And then they're T3,
T4.
T4 normally?
Yep.
So they're T3. So anything but rerolling 1. And then, sorry. And then these 2 are going to do double damage, so they're 2 damage.
Okay.
Do
I get to choose?
He's got 3.
Do I get to choose the order?
Because I fast rolled, yes, you get to choose the order in which they are resolved.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 of the 1 damages at a time.
Yeah. It is neg 2 AP, but
It doesn't matter. 3 open bones, and then a 2 damage. Wow. So 1 bike dies, and then we'll do the same thing.
You're pimples, bro.
And I'll do the same thing.
2 damage left.
That's all I have left is the 1/2 damage.
Just like 2 bikes.
Those are bikes, 2 bikes. Okay, so 2 bikes will eat it. Let's see here. We're going to have to kill. It's kind of unfortunate if I have to kill this guy. That's okay. Keep him off that objective. Okay, so that's it for that. So let's continue my swings then.
Carry on.
All right, so over here, these troops charged will go into the Nerdlings. Go ahead. I'll just keep rolling here since we have the dice here.
All right.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 into the Nerdlings.
3s and 2s.
It's pretty good.
Does the Troop Master give you any rerolls?
No, I don't have that on him.
You took that away.
I took a different roll. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 onto your
12 onto the Nurglings, 1 damage.
4. There's 8. There's 12. 5 ups. Not these, not these, not these. It's actually not terrible. For 5 ups and then 5 ups again. So 4, so 1 base.
So he already had a wound, so heals a base and
3.
heals a
Yeah,
wound.
cool. Okay. Same thing, these guys here into the Daemon Prince.
Okay.
He's not minus or anything, right?
Nope. And
No,
5s.
I wish.
5s, no rerolls or anything.
Oh, goodness
Pretty good.
gracious.
So
2, 4, 6.
are these any minuses?
Minus 1.
So 6 minus 1s.
6 4 ups.
4 ups and 4 ups.
5, 6 4 ups.
Takes 1.
1.
Feel the pain on a 4.
There we go. Alright, nothing.
No wounds. Daemon Prince doesn't do a lot, but doesn't die.
Troop Master, he's gonna have 7 attacks, 5 plus the 2 because it's battle round 2.
Yeah.
So looking for
Good
2s. And then looking for 2s to wound.
Nerd.
These are all 2 damage each. So
Yep,
5.
minus 3 AP.
Minus 3 AP, so 5 ups. Oof.
8 4-ups.
So we'll just do them all together.
Oh, he takes some wounds.
Yeah.
He takes 6.
Yeah, so he's down to 1.
1 wound left.
Got
Oh, he
10.
might get him. Solitaire
Yeah,
still
right.
gets the swing.
We got 10 attacks from the Solitaire.
Yeah.
And 4 2s.
Oosh.
The Solitaire still swinging.
Yeah,
We're
right.
looking
Like
for
I mean,
5s.
you can't-
Rerolling wounds, though.
7, less than 4 is pretty bad.
This shit ugly.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hit with 7 out of the 10 of those.
Solitaire. His
Oh, sorry.
7.
Yeah, 7.
Still 7.
Yep.
All right.
7
so,
minus 1.
So 4 ups.
2.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he might live. He's got
They're
2
D3s,
filled up.
they're D3s.
Oh, D3.
2 D3s.
He rolls
4.
4
total?
wounds.
Yep.
All right, let's represent some people here. let's do some real boy things. Let's see.
Chris, you're killing me.
I know, killing
You're literally killing everybody.
Killing
I'll be right.
You
everybody.
need 1 more die.
Everybody.
4
here.
dice.
Everybody here. Here, let's do 2 dragon dice.
Oh.
Sadness.
He died.
That was real scary.
The Demon Prince.
I needed him to die because the Mortarion thing failed miserably.
All right.
For the century.
I was like, oh, sure, that's going to be
I had to try it, guys, because if I got both of these in this turn,
Remember, like,
it would have been huge.
18 minutes ago, when Tom was like, "Go charge the bikes in there."
Just chill there. He'll come back here a little. So he's a little safer. Yeah, that's all the.
Do I get to fight back with my Nerdlings?
Back with the nerd.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to do that before I do
Yeah.
my Farseer. Yep.
Let's go. All right. Nerdling, go and get some bars here. 4s. That's not terrible.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah,
It's a 5
but,
wound.
You
roll a 1.
Yep, 5 rolling ones.
2
You have
wounds.
great total of 2.
4 ups. Takes
Oh,
1
yeah,
more.
take another
Farseer
one.
down to 4 wounds. Farseer swings back.
Farseer swings back. Maybe I'll kill another base.
2s. And 2s.
1. No
1 multi damage.
D3.
D3 to kill the 1 wound base.
2.
Kills it.
Could you hand that to me? Okay.
And that is all the combats?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so we'll come back and see where Chris is on his movement phase. Here at the bottom of turn 2, finishing the movement phase for Chris and his psychic phase. He's moved his characters up here. He's moved his purple plague bearer squad so he can try to pull off a multi-charge. He wants to hit 3 units. Here, the bikes and the warp spiders. He's cast miasma and he perilled himself down to 1 wound.
Can't do that. You're out of coherency.
And then he dropped his terminators in, trying to shoot some characters.
2 inches of 2.
It's okay. It's okay.
We see some
That's all
coherency
it is.
issues, so we'll just
That's all
tweak
it
those guys a little bit. And then, yeah, he
Makes
moved
it a
his
little
guys
bit
up.
better.
So we're getting ready to do some shooting, very
But
limited
he'll
shooting,
make
but
it.
Morty can shoot in combat. So let's see what he does. We got the
Okay.
Terminators.
First shooting is we're gonna shoot the sneeze that the Spoilpox Scrivener has onto that guy.
Ooh,
Because why not? D3 shots.
One
One
shot.
shot. Hitting on 2s. Hits. Strength 3 to your tough 3. So 4s. Rerolling the wound. Reroll a wound. All right, and it's -1.
and you don't have the -1 to wound?
Oh, yeah, he does. He has the -1.
Oh, so it doesn't wound.
By himself.
Okay, so
It's just
all
all troops.
That's
minus
solitaires, yeah. Or the Shadowseer.
Other shooting. We've got Mortarion.
We haven't had to use it.
Got a pistol. I think you can only shoot into combat still, so
Yep.
it's just going to be onto the dudes he's in combat with, which is a great thing.
So I messed up there. I needed that to make him -1.
The
To
lantern
wound my guys
strength
when he was attacking
8.
me.
So hitting on 2,
Don't you need a
rerolling 1.
CP for that?
It's kind of shit. These guys, though.
There we go. Hits, strength 8 to your tough 4
Mhm.
or 3, so
Jeez.
anything but.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a plague weapon, so it fails to do it.
Else. All right.
Go figure.
Last CP. Shoot the Terminators. You're gonna like buff them to extra shots.
Yep, I'll buff them to rapid fire 3. They're going to shoot at the clowns.
Okay.
Let's see if that would that be overkill for that.
You want to split?
I mean, what is the save on the clowns?
4 up.
4 up.
It's an invul, right?
Yeah, it's an invuln.
Tough 3.
So we'll just do full shots onto the clowns. There's 6 shots apiece, so 30 shots. Yeah, 30 shots.
That's overkill.
I think that's so much. I think you split one guy off at
Maybe
least.
2. I mean,
If you want to be sure, I think 5 guys is enough.
okay, so 5 and then 1 on the Farseer.
You got 6 guys or 5 guys?
5.
So 4 and 1.
4 and 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4 on the clowns and 1 on the Farseer. So we'll do the 1 on the Farseer first. Take on 3. No rerolls.
You should do it. You should do that.
What?
Shoot these little dudes.
You shoot the clowns. Don't
Nah.
shoot the character. Shoot the clowns.
I was gonna do the Farseer first.
No.
Don't split onto a character.
You split onto the other clowns.
Oh. Okay.
So 1 on clown,
At 24 inches.
because then they'll have less guys to fight.
Okay. Sure. On to the front on these clowns then.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So 1 shot here on these clowns, and then the rest shooting those clowns. So
Yeah.
1 guy,
This is once.
5 hits, and
need
3's the wound.
threes. All but 1.
4 saves.
4 regular emblem saves.
4 ups, 3 clowns.
Wow.
Oof.
That's incredible.
They don't have the friend buffing them that keeps them
Yeah,
alive.
I gotcha.
Minus
So
6 inches to shoot, all that stuff.
6 times 6.
Mega overkill.
4 times 6, so 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You've never
8,
seen my save.
9, 10, 11. I want to see. I want to hear.
a small
I
sample
want to hear. Mortarion's down to 1 wound because of me.
It's been like what? Like 15 or 17.
So here's
His
the
own
first
that one
12.
time, That was insane.
So, what's that fun?
Here's the first 12. I'm sorry, that was a hit. So it's 4, 7 out of the first 12 to hit.
Just roll the
Just
wins.
roll them again.
Roll the wins.
Just roll 7. Oh, that's fine.
I'm sorry. 7 plus
So that
10,
plus
so
7
17.
Yeah, just because you got the
Yeah,
worst,
guys,
the worst dice mechanic.
no,
I've
you
ever
guys
seen.
are making this way harder.
No.
3s. You guys are making this way harder.
Wow.
I got my own system, and that was terrible. But anyway, that's 5, 8. Not amazing.
2,
2,
3. 3 guys.
3 die.
We're ready to attack. We've done our pile-ins here. The Plague Bearers are going to swing on the Warp Spiders first. Let's see it, Chris.
17 attacks, hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Nothing there, nothing there, or there. Jesus.
1 more 2.
And 1 more 2. There are 2 6s, so 2 extra attacks. That was horrible. That was really, really
And
bad.
then Strength 5, looking for 3s.
Looking for 3s, rerolling.
2, 3. Here we go. You roll those.
The multi-damage doesn't matter anymore because you killed your Exarchs, so there are just 4, 9 at
saves.
your regular
3 ups. This is
One
a
dead.
dude.
1 dead. Yeah.
Hey,
They'll kill them warp spiders, right? I believe that they'll kill them.
they stay
There's my
alive.
3 up saves, Andrew!
I mean, I just failed most of
You want to know where 3 up saves come in? There it is, my man.
They come from playing
That's
against
a
That
swing
was-
hit.
I gotta get excited when I get a win.
It was very bad rolling.
But here's
on
the
my
thing,
part.
just
I
so
got
everybody
5 guys
watching,
with a chin.
just so everybody that's watching knows, even though he didn't kill this is very important because he has prevented me now 2 turns from doing my teleport homer with them.
Yeah.
Because now if I jump out again, I can't do it again. So he has essentially denied me 8 points now in a row, which is really, really good.
6 attacks on the Wind Riders, or whatever they are.
Or Shining Spear.
3s.
Redeem yourself.
Oh, wow, that is way better.
2 more 6s. So
Where's
2
this
more
on?
6s. This is on these guys.
on the Shining
Oh, okay.
Spears.
Shining Spears.
Yes,
Hit.
Chris.
3's the wound.
3's the wound.
Bring your
Rerolling.
heat.
Rerolling.
We got
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So these are 2 damage, and these are 1 damage.
So 2 damage,
Hate to
kills
see
the
that.
1 wound guy, and then
2 damage.
the other bike, he
Hate to
dies
see
all the
it.
way.
If I was making a list of things you just hate to see.
Eldar is
Yeah,
Shining
I-
Spears dying. Nobody hates to see that. All right, so then next we have the characters here. No rest for the weary, Chris. Get your consolidates on. See if this Shadowseer. Brad, you don't have any command points to interrupt?
Nope.
This guy just take it in the face. Just doing a couple of shuffling.
Later.
Yeah, we'll come back and shuffle. Let's fight right here.
All right, so Poxbringer's got 4 attacks. On 2s. 6 generates an extra attack. 3, 4 hits.
So -1 to wound. So
-1 to wound, so strength 6.
So 2s, but then now 3s.
3s reroll. Okay, so that's 2 damage. These are 1 damage. It's negative AP.
Oh, the
One
normals.
damage.
So the 1 damage ones, he takes them, and then does he die? He does not die.
He's got one left.
All right, Spoilpox.
One
Attack.
move left. 1 move left.
2s, 2 extra attacks. All right.
And then -1
strength
to wound.
6,
So
so
3s again.
3s again. Rerolling to wound. All right, so these 3 are at
It's
2.
all the same. He's only got 1 wound left.
Oh,
okay.
6 wounds.
4 up. Do it, B-Rad!
Oh.
Man.
Man down. Clown down.
Compiling might matter later. I was consulting.
Tactical genius. All right,
All
so over here we got these guys swinging.
Yep, what you doing over here?
So how many are
9
swinging
dudes.
on the characters here?
9
They
dudes
got some
down
heroic interventions. So we got a Solitar, we got a Troupe Master, and then we have 2 clowns against all these
Oh man,
remaining plague bearers.
I'm gonna do 4 onto the solitaire there, and then the rest will go onto the clowns. 4 and 4. So
Where's the
but it's gonna
champ
be
going?
The champ is going onto the solitaire.
Okay.
So it's 5 attacks going onto the solitaire. They're only hitting on 4s now because I'm not within
He's not next to the
7
characters.
inches.
4s and 3s re-rolling.
Yep, 3s rerolling. Reroll.
Not getting the 2
They,
damage now?
they are getting the 2 damage because they're still within 7 of
Oh.
a character.
Oh, that's
So 1 at 2 damage, 3 at 1 damage.
2 damage.
Yes.
He's still alive. She only got 2 wounds left.
Oh,
Oh, he
he got
stays
1.
alive with 1 wound.
All right, so then 5 dudes at the guys themselves.
Mm-hmm.
4s.
3 hits. 3s re-rolling.
3.
3.
2 at 2 damage, 1 at 1
They're all 1 damage. 4 ups.
Oh, look at that.
3 4s.
Look at that.
Strong.
So strong.
Touched it.
He's so strong.
All right, so that's everything I charged.
Oh, we did forget. I know
We got Morty, but that fights.
So I
he
get
actually
to
fights
attack
first over
before I
there.
get to
So,
attack.
so Brad's gonna go try to kill Morty.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Why
he's
wouldn't I do that first?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You never know.
Let's see what happens.
9 attacks.
9
Three
hitting on.
really good rolls.
He didn't
right
get
here.
miasma, so 3s
I haven't gotten me as off in 2 turns.
and 5s. Gotta roll hot here.
Nope.
No wounds. Oh no! He's only got 1. Morty only had 1 save, and you know he can't make saves. Literally, all you had to do was wound him.
Sad bananas.
I guess I'll fight back
Yeah,
with
swing.
the.
That's all you have.
Morty gets swing. He's like, "Thanks, bikes."
Yeah, okay. I think I'm down to.
Do the spikes have a 3-up invul?
They still have it.
Yeah.
It lasts
Yeah,
till
yeah.
the whole phase.
Yeah,
or
it's
till the next turn.
So 12, 5, so 8, 15 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. We are doing the eviscerating scythe still.
Is he hitting on 2 still, or is he?
Yeah, he's still hitting on 2. 3 on the 1s.
All hits.
All right.
And
then,
toughness 3, 2, getting 2's a wound.
Yep, 2's rerolling.
It's all of them.
That's gross.
So the
Reroll
important
one,
part is
Reroll one,
these
Reroll that 1.
reroll a 1.
6.
So these 3 are 2 damage, and the rest, or actually these are 3 damage because I did give Rear and Blessing off. So these are 3 damage because double damage and then +1 for being within 6 inches, and these are all 1 damage.
So 3 2 damage wounds, and
I'm
then.
not doing those. I'm doing this in a certain order.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Uh,
So you got a 2 wound guy. So
How many 1 damages are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 1 damage.
So
1
take
damage.
3 ups. So he's down to 1 wound. Take
3
a 2 damage.
Three
Or 3
damage.
damage. So he dies.
Okay.
You got 9 left of those. Taking 3 at a time.
No, 2 at a time.
Because he's
Makes both of those.
I got it.
He's trying to fluff the 2 damage one. So that takes 2 wounds. Here's a 3 damage one. He makes it.
3 damage.
Get rid of the last 3 damage. Got
That's
all
good.
those.
1 damage.
And
So bike
1 bike left.
dies,
2 wounds.
and 1 bike has 2 wounds.
that's right.
downside of trying to speed things up.
Okay.
Then the attendants and claws, which I keep forgetting to do. They're a separate thing.
That's a good. Get your attacks in
Yeah,
there.
each time Mortarion fights, you may make d6 additional attacks. That's 6 extra attacks. 4, 5, 6. They're only strength 3 at this point.
So 4 of them.
But they are plague weapons, so you can reroll everything. But 2's to hit first. 2's to hit, rerolling 1s. All hit, and then
4 of them.
4's to wound, +1 for virulent blessings, so 3's to wound. Rerolling because of plague weapons. And
So 2 damage.
this is 2 damage.
I mean,
these
they're
are
all
1
the
damage.
same, right?
And there's
So-
no AP.
So 3 regulars and 1
3
big
regulars.
one. He
Down
dies.
goes Frazier.
Oh, bite down.
I'm guessing this guy is part of it.
All right. So it just leaves Brad to swing back.
I
We're
can't
cheering.
believe that I got none through there. So we're gonna start off with the Solitar. I think that makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gonna have it
Yeah,
eight,
yeah.
8 attacks. All but 1.
So 4. The
4s
4s.
rerolling. 6 unknowns.
Does he reroll?
He rerolls everything.
All
His
of them?
weapon is just reroll all wounds. Yep.
Against infantry?
And everything. It's just the weapon itself is rerolling wounds.
So this is against my plague bearers there, so 5 ups. Oh, not great, not great. How much damage?
Flat 3.
Flat 3. Flat 3 piece. There's 4 at flat 3 piece. So first one, dead. Second one, dead. Third one, dead. Fourth one, dead.
4 guys.
Alright, 4 dudes. Yeah. Yeah.
Strength on this.
3.
3 saves. Oh, these are 2 damage.
5
Yeah,
ups.
flat.
All good.
Makes them. And then the clowns.
Wow. Oof. Not with that.
I'll take it.
3s.
Oof. 1.
1.
5 up. 5 up.
Choose another one.
Here's another one.
Relevant.
All right, so we've got the end of the movement and psychic phase. Kind of move these bikes over here. I went ahead and halved his movement onto the purple guys there, just to try to protect myself a little bit more. I did Smite and Executioner, ended up doing 3 mortal wounds to this base here. That's all I got. My Solitar jumped all the way over here, and so did my Death Jester. We're just going to kind of try to stay alive there, make him decide what he wants to do with these Terminators. I've got 2 clowns there holding that objective to deny for him next turn. These guys here are going to be doing the teleport Homer, so we'll see if they stay alive and what can happen there. He can shoot them, but I might as well try it because I can't try it. My Warp Spiders jumped out. They moved 19 inches there. This spear is coming up here just to kind of help confirm Mortarion is going to die. And then this Troupe Master is going to go after this character most likely. I don't think there's a reason for him to go anywhere else. So we'll just do that because he couldn't move far enough to really attack anything else at this point. So now we go into the shooting phase. I'm going to start with kind of what's the easiest. We're going to do the 2 pistols right here into the Nurgling that's right there.
Nice one to hit.
Misses everything. We're going to do the Farseer into him. We've got 3 hits. And looking for 2s. So we've got 3. Just need you to fail 1.
5s. Oop, and 5s. 3 5s? No. Oh, so
Almost.
close. 2 5s.
So that'll get that guy.
Nerdling down.
And then let's do the Warlock into these 2 guys here. All right. No minuses. They're -1 still, right? These guys?
No.
No, they're not? Okay. So you've got a 4, so 2. 2 into them.
Bam.
Ones. Feel the pain.
Get them both.
And a 3.
Yeah.
Perfect. There.
All right, and now let's go ahead and shoot. Actually, I'm gonna have to think about that for a second. So that's blocking. So this guy right here, really, all he's gonna be able to see is Mortarion. So we're gonna put him into Mortarion first, and we'll see kind of what happens with that.
Probably die.
3s.
3s,
5.
5s. Got
1 invul and
3.
2 armors.
1 invul,
One
2
invul.
armors.
4 up. Oh,
Bad.
fails it. Feel the pain. He
Good.
makes it. Oh, 2 armor saves.
2 3-ups.
Snake eyes. Feel the pain. Oh, so close. A 5 and a 4.
So
Mortarion
does he
is down.
does he blow?
Does
How
he
does
blow up?
his work?
Is that 4 plus?
4 plus, yep.
He does blow.
He'll do D3 more wounds on this thing.
It
Okay.
doesn't hurt Nurgle guys. Is that right?
Nope.
Oh, so you can't hurt yourself.
Nope.
Cool.
One
Does it
more
kill
wound.
the bike? Oh, the bike lives with 1 wound.
Awful.
Okay.
That is the worst case scenario for Morty.
So the bike is going to go ahead and shoot his shurikens at the character that gives you a bonus to your movement.
Okay.
His spear is not going to reach anything.
1 hit.
1 hit only.
No wound.
No wounds. The Death Jester, unfortunately, I kind of was going to shoot him at Mortarion. So because that's obscuring, he's not going to be able to see anything over there. So what he's going to do is he's just going to shoot at the Terminators. That's really all he has. And all I'm doing there is I'm going to mitigate their movement. So you know, put them down to 3-inch movement.
So I think
So
Dins.
right here,
Dins.
we're looking for 2s here. All 3. And then T4? Or they 5? 5?
1.
2.
But they're no walk and they're slower.
Just 2 up saves.
2 up.
Yep.
5 up.
Takes a
It takes a wound.
All right, so
But
takes
they
a wound and
minus 2
they're
movement,
minus 2
okay.
movement, which is definitely big.
Okay.
This guy here will just shoot his pistol over at that character, might as well,
Shooting a unit,
hits.
a unit 2 units slower.
and does not wound because he's T4 as well. This guy.
What? T5.
They're all
Okay,
T5.
okay, they're 5. Cool. They can't do anything. This vehicle right here, we're gonna go ahead and shoot at the character that gives you the
Movement.
movement.
Okay.
Yep. So looking for 3s
The rest
Need
of this
more
game
hits than that.
reminds me of a Swiffer wet
and
jet.
3s, 2.
Just a classy way to mop stuff.
You know what? 2.
Yep, 2. No.
5 ups.
Make 1, fail 1.
5 up.
Takes 1 wound.
Just so you get
The spiders are going to be out of reach over there. Nothing else to shoot. So I'm going to go and do some charges and be right back. All right, so I need an 11-inch charge right here on the bike. I made it with an 11. And then this guy here just charged that. So you don't have any CP to interrupt, right?
Nope.
So I'm just going to go ahead and swing. So I'm outside of the objective, so he's going to have his 3 attacks. And then, yeah. So we're looking for 3s on this. Get 2, and it's strength 8. So 3s.
Nothing.
Oh my gosh. Come on,
1 and 2.
man.
1 and 2.
Come on, man. And then the Troupe Master is going to have 8 attacks now. 5 plus the battle round 3.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
And we're going to be looking for 2s here. All of them. And then we're looking for 5s.
5.
And he does
Three,
not
three,
have any
three.
reroll stuff. So 3, yep. 3 at minus 3.
3 minus 3s and 3 5 ups.
Flat 2 each.
Fail 2. 5 ups. It takes 3.
Okay. Yeah, swing back, sir.
If you
I was kind of hoping the bike would be able to nuke that character.
All right.
but-
Poxbringer. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls. I do get 1 extra attack with the 6. No exploding 6s on 6s. Strength 6. So tough 3. So 3s rerolling. So 2 at 1 damage and 1 at 2 damage doesn't matter. You only have 1 damage left.
Yep. No AP?
No, -3.
-3. So I need 6s. Yeah, he's dead.
Cool.
Fail of a play right there, but it's kind of what I had to do to mitigate his movement as much as I possibly
I mean,
can.
if you killed him, I think they're just might be alive.
All right, Meritor.
Maybe.
Make him come get you. What's he gonna do? Salt you out of the ring of the other guy?
Yeah.
1 at 1 damage, 1 at 2 damage, strength 5.
2 damage, 4 up. 1 damage, 4 up. Good.
Cool.
Solitaire ran back
Ran away.
here. He ran away. Yep. So yeah, that does that. No morale or anything needed. So we're going to the next thing. All right. So we are here at bottom of 3. He did a psychic ritual here to start getting his secondary. He's got to get it 3 times to get it. So now I got to kind of target this guy so he can't get it. He's moving this whole purple squad back towards those guys. He's going to shoot right here. I am going to have cover on that because it is... it's not light cover. It's only dense cover. So -1 to hit.
Is it dense?
It's dense, yeah.
Okay, so 5. So only 2.
Oh my
2
god.
might do it. 2 might do it. And 4s.
It's literally a race one.
1.
That's good. Okay, and then you got these guys to shoot, right?
Yes.
And you do have a CP still, remember, because you gained a CP
right,
back.
Right.
So where do we want to go? You've got vehicle, guys.
So I'm going to shoot 3 dudes at these guys.
Oh yeah, those guys are right there too. Yep. So he's gonna
Do
shoot.
I have
3 right
24
there.
inches on?
I think you do. I don't think I could get out of range, but let's double check this.
I've got it on 3 dudes, not the 2 in the back. So the 2 right here are going to go to these.
2 there,
And
3
3
here.
there.
And are you spending the CP for the shots, or are you just leaving it?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Now you work yourself back.
Just
Yeah.
to get the extra shots, just
Yep.
to be sure.
Yep. I mean, killing them's important because otherwise I'll get points on my secondary. So
Super
yeah,
important.
roll it to
All right,
it.
so the 3 dudes first. 3
So 3 guys
shots-
into the back too.
6 shots apiece. So 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 3s.
Good roll. There's 1, 2 in
Yes.
there. Closest to you.
Sorry. Shiny. Need 3s.
That's good. What do you got for me?
That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on those guys.
Woo. 11 4-ups. I just need.
I believe in you.
Oops. Well, there's 1.
There's 3.
4. That was close. That's a lot of 5s and 6s.
That's a lot.
So these guys will die. So my teleport homer will go away. So that's really good for him. Denies me 4 points.
On the other guys.
And then on the other 2 guys, yep. So you got 2 guys shooting over here.
3s again.
It's really important that one of these guys stays alive as well.
4,
Because
only 4.
that could be enough, man.
I'm sorry, 5.
5?
I took away a 4.
So this is really important that one of these guys stays alive right here. Oh no.
Yes! 3 dies.
So I messed up there because what I should have done is I don't know why I pulled these guys so far away. I should have left them closer right there.
Just to control.
There was no reason for me to do this.
Right.
I should have done it to where I could then move next turn over here because now I'm not controlling that. So he's kicked me off of a primary and he kicked me off one of my secondaries. So now I'm only getting 5 points on my primary.
Yeah.
So that's huge.
You're back on my level.
That's huge.
Ugh. How rough
That's
is that?
huge. Any charges that you got here?
Oh, yeah.
What do we got?
We're going to charge the Poxbringer.
Into this guy? Yep.
Might as well.
I think you got it. Yep.
You never
he's
know.
in. Our purple guy's going to try to go all the way
I
over
might
there.
charge the Spoilpox in there, too.
Yeah, I mean you can because the psychic stuff does not affect charging and
I was
attacking.
talking about this
with
guy.
that. Oh, that guy. Okay.
And I'm going to charge... well, those guys are dead. I'll charge...
Some
these
cultists in there too. Just try to
guys-
overpower him.
Yeah, why not?
7, that'll do.
I'll do it. Says 2 for it.
And now the question is are you going for this?
That is quite the distance. Where's my tape measure?
This one?
Hopefully
Yes.
running the
That's a grand total of 7.5 inches. I've got +1, so I think I can do it.
You get 6 on the dice.
It's, so we have
Okay.
missions and maps. It's tabletop simulator.
I got it.
Got
10
it
inches
ten.
plus
All right,
one.
he's gonna move that. We'll come back to combat. All right, so he's got this charge here. He's making some rolls on them.
That's 4 6s. So
4
extra,
6s.
extra attacks. I'll hit. These are strength 5 to your tough 3. So 3 is re-rolling.
The re-rolling is insane.
Yeah, I mean the no AP kind of makes up for it.
That's true, that's true. But it's,
4,
it's a lot of
6,
attacks.
10. It is. 10 dice. Got 3 dudes left.
10 dice. Need 3s here. I will lose 1.
Jeez. Man,
Warp spiders don't die, baby.
I just can't do anything against that.
And if you have shooting, man, they got 2-up saves, so nothing dies, right? Like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. Let's see if this
piling out.
Troupe Master will live.
All right, so the Poxbringer, we'll do the Poxbringer first.
Okay.
Attacks, hitting on 2s, every rolls, extra attack. It's strength 6, needing anything but rerolling. So this is 2 damage. These are -3 AP.
AP
2 damage and 1 damage.
So 2 damage, 4 up, and 3. I might actually want to re-roll this. I have to re-roll it.
Okay.
I might as well. So he makes it,
All right, 3.
and then 3
Yeah, you would have been fine.
takes 1.
Yep, takes 1. All right, Spoilpox Scrivener. Wow,
Sorry,
you
still
got 2
got,
extra attacks.
still got some attacks coming in though.
He's rerolling. Okay, so these 3 do 6s. Do 2 damage. I'm sorry. And that's 2 damage and 1.
2 damages
Wow.
are all good.
Okay.
And then 2 more.
At 1 damage. Yeah.
They're good.
Wow. Okay.
In bones, baby!
Yeah. Right. Like just. All right, so
Yeah, you got those guys first, and then I'll get to
5,
swing.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow, they get a lot of attacks for
Plus 1 more.
closest.
They still get the. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right because they don't get the hateful assault. Take those out. Just hitting on 4s.
Like 90% the same things.
No, I get it. I mean, with
Winning on
tens
4s.
of thousands of models,
Two
why would
saves.
you ever do anything other than the one thing you've
Good.
already
You
done?
fail on
So
us,
you say
yes.
that, it was like, well, let's go through
Awful.
All right, and then I'm going to get to swing next.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to do my. So I get 8 attacks.
Yep.
This is the battle round.
You just like alert
Um,
doing like,
I am going to.
So I don't have to target here.
yeah, that's a problem.
That's this guy?
No, this guy. To
It's
deny
that guy to
the
deny this
completely.
secondaries completely.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
true.
It's 15 points.
I think though that I can come and get him next turn.
You already did your blitz, right?
Yeah. He's got 18 inch
I'm
movement.
not trying to be problem solver for you here.
So like if I move him, I can basically get to like right here.
I think the only troops we have in there 2 squads.
Yeah, it's probably. And is he the one that punches harder too, or is he the one that
He punches harder.
This is the one that punches harder too. Okay, so it's a win-win, I guess.
Right.
So we'll go all in on him. Looking for 2s, and then I need 5s on this. I think it's only +1 strength.
2.
2. Yep.
Oops.
2 each.
Take an outrider.
Save 1. 2 damage piece.
2 damage piece.
But hear me out on this.
Saves 1. So down to 5.
Yep. Not even enough. He's not meant to kill infantry. He's a tank monster, dude.
Right.
Man. Like that's what he does.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it was
Yeah.
worth
Yeah,
going
trying
after
to-
that dude. He's going to be
Yeah,
a problem.
that's what we got, right? There's no morale that matters or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go into the next turn.
Yep.
Moved up here.
You don't even know.
This guy went to here. I got a big jump on my warp spiders, so they're gonna go over by that objective. Hanging tight over here, hold this one. Vehicle holding this. Solitaire is coming up here. Troop Master bounced out because he's gonna bounce back in. I did Smite and Executioner. Ended up doing 3 wounds over there, and I did my first attempt at my secondary for my psychic power there. So now we go into shooting. The Farseer is gonna put everything into the guy that's right in front of him. Looking for 2s, no minuses on him or anything. And then nothing. Absolutely nothing. Troop Master do a pistol into him. Why not? Hits. No wounds. So you're within squads, so I'm not going to be able to shoot him into there. I guess this guy here is just going to go ahead and pop some shots into the cultist just to mitigate that a little bit.
Okay.
So we'll go here, looking for, wow, it's a lot of misses. Just one. No IP on it. Nope.
Hey, he's good.
And then this guy here will go into the Terminators. There's my hits. And then 3s. So you've got 2 -3 and 2 no AP.
2 no AP.
Yep.
Obviously. 5 up.
Mm-hmm.
Takes 1. And then 2 at 4 up and rolls.
Good. Good. And so the wounded guy just dies?
Yeah.
So wounded guy dies. The Death Jester will go over into those Terminators as well. 3 shots, sorry, looking for 2s. 2. And so 2. 1 at -3, so 1 invuln, 1 normal. And then
1 in 1. Of course, 5 up. Good.
nice.
Rigor.
Good. Cool. So they're just -2 inches to movement. Shot.
As long as you hit
Can't do
it, just
anything.
take 2.
Yeah, it just does it. No Overwatch, -2 inches to movement.
Cool.
So we're going to charge over here. The Troupe Master is going to go into... We'll just go into all 4 of those guys because that's where we're going. We're going to go right back into his pocket.
I don't ever watch it.
Yep. So he'll go right back into his pocket there. This guy here is going to just go only into this one guy because I don't think I can do it without engaging the purple squad. I don't really want to do that.
Okay.
So he's going to go into the one guy.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at these charges
Yeah.
for going
What you really need.
Yeah, for moving an inch. And then this Farseer here, we're just going to go right in between these 2 guys into both of
Go
them.
team go.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So that's where we are. And right into this, doesn't have any CP to attack or anything. So let's go ahead and do the Solitar first. He's only going to be able to attack on that one guy. So we've got 8 attacks here. And we're going to be looking for 2s. 2 are going to miss. And then we're going to be looking for 5s. And we're re-rolling all the misses because of his weapon, the rose. Only 2. Yep, and they're flat 3 damage each.
2 5-ups. Save neither. 3 damage apiece.
Yep.
He's got to save 5 of these, which is just not going to happen. Yeah, he's super dead. So
Okay.
I auto lose 15 points there.
Yep.
Can you get him off?
He's holding on. He doesn't want to go.
That's something.
I'm just going to leave him
There
there.
goes secondary.
Don't really want
not
to
drain.
do anything there. Let's do the Farseer into the only guy he can swing onto. 2 attacks, looking for 2s, nothing. And then you've got 2, 4, 5, and it's battle round 4. So now he's got starting to hit like a truck. This is where, like, if he's attacking against vehicles, it becomes really strong. We'll go into
Spoilpox.
we'll go into the guy that's wounded. Might as well. Looking for 2s, and then 5s. No rerolls on this. So we got 2.
2.
Yep, only 2.
5-ups. Fail.
Flat 2 each.
Save
Passes 1,
And
so he's
then
got 1 wound left. Go ahead and swing back, sir.
Okay. Mariner will go first. On to your Troupe Master.
Yep, makes sense. More wounded.
Still has +1 to hit because Spoilpox is still there. That's a 6, so he gets an extra attack. Still hits. Just strength 5 now, so just 3s. We're going 1s. So 4, 1 damage at the Troupe Master.
4. He is going to take 3, so he's going to die.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I do have a CP if I want to spend it. You know what? Let's spend it. I'm not going to use it on anything else. Give me a 4.
The save for the other guy.
Well, it's a new turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I spent it on him.
Right.
Right. But CP's
Okay.
gone. He dies.
You didn't make it.
All right.
Nope, didn't make it.
And we'll attack this dude. That guy. Need 3. I need 2.
You shouldn't be able to do that with... Oh, this guy.
No, this guy. Here to here.
I didn't charge him.
Right. It doesn't matter. You're within engagement range of me.
See it, you can-
Okay.
Right? Because I mean, you can't attack me if you don't charge me. I can attack you if you're within range. The 2 1s miss, but I get an extra attack with the 6. Oh no, wait, that's 2 hits. And then I need 3s rerolling 1s. 1 at 2 damage, 2 at 1 damage. It doesn't matter. There's 1 left. So 3s. He's done. Okay. So I'm just kind of handing you points, but it's okay. Yeah, I mean, you used to deny me 15.
Yeah.
Off the psychic vision, straight
So
up.
that does that.
He's like more about the
And on to Chris's turn.
White Lord Terminators, I'm going to do 2 shots.
Terminators have moved up here. He's spending the CP. He's going to be doing combi meltas into there, and then shooting the Farseer here. These guys try to take some shots back at my Warlock. Didn't happen well. So yeah, let's see.
Sneeze at your Farseer.
He sneezed at him. He did 1 damage. So let's see what
So this
these.
is against the Farseer.
Okay.
3s.
I mean,
Not those.
that's the
Not
only name.
those.
You sure you have to try to read it.
And then needing 3. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. 8 saves, no AP.
4 ups.
Ooh, I got him.
There's nothing I can do about that. It's too many shots into him. So this is what happens when characters get caught out, guys. They just start getting picked up. So if you have characters, you have to protect them. You have
Save
to.
them. 2 combi melted shots. 1 hits. Needing 3 wounds. Neg 4.
4 up.
I mean, I can certainly mix and match.
D6. 3.
3.
Okay. That's
Number 3.
There's a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charges.
Charges. What do you
We're
got?
going to charge here to here.
Alright, go for it.
I believe the distance is similar, so that is a 6, so I need a 5 on the dice, and that is a 7, so I need 6 on the dice. Don't want to go for both.
Would that?
I will. I'll go for both.
Oh, really?
Alright. 6.
6.
They're like mini rings.
Got 11 total.
Alright. He's going to move that. Is that the only charge you got?
I'm going to charge these ones into this thing as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to charge those into that. Yeah, it's like 11 or 12 inch, so it'll be tight, but I'm going to try it.
Alright, we'll be back after he does those.
Yep. On the plate.
Alright, these guys all made their charge. We failed it over here. So now you're going to do the plague bearers onto the clown car. Alright, what do we got?
6 attacks and 3s. Nothing there, but 2 extra attacks for the 6s. Hit. They are strength, only strength 4. Yep, they need 5s, rerolling. So you have 4 at 2 damage.
4 at 2 damage. 4 ups.
Ooh, there it doesn't explode.
Nope.
Does not.
That'll cook it.
All right, well that saves me the trouble.
The 2 damage. The
Before
2
I
damage.
consolidate them in, I'm gonna
Yeah, swing over on
guys.
the warp
There's
spiders.
4 dudes there. Using 3s. 1 extra attack. Nope. Okay. 3s rerolling. 3 armor saves.
They all live.
Okay. It's okay.
He did take all 3 of these. So that'll be the end of his turn. So he will get the. He's holding more at the end of his turn. And we'll be back in the next one. The camera is graphic. All right. So basically, going into the final turn, he was able to pick up 3 more for assassinate and max that out. And then he was able to get 15 on the primary on the last turn because he held more. There's nothing I could do to stop him. And he also got another 3 for domination. I didn't have anything in my forces to deal with him controlling all that stuff on the board at the end. So the final score ended up being 67 to 61. So despite the early pull ahead from the Eldar, the Death Guard came back swinging hard and started getting control as they whittled away, the power that the Eldar had. So yeah, overall, on the Eldar side, we made a lot of mistakes in the beginning with the warp spiders, having both of them come out. Should have only done 1. Then he did really, really good denying me my teleport homer. So as the Eldars, I could have done a lot better there. I wasn't able to get my bikes there to do the psychic stuff, so I only ended up getting 8 points on the psychic instead of the 15. Still not bad. It's not the worst secondary. I do like that. It's kind of a guarantee in most situations, I think. The teleport homer just ends up being really hard, so I got to take a look at that and see, if there's any better ones that could have been chosen.
To be fair, I mean, me denying all of your teleport home and stuff, it costs. I mean, I've got a full squad of 30 plague bears here still alive at the end of the game.
Yep.
Because they had to run around the backfield all game instead of engaging the enemy and tying you up and killing your stuff earlier, so it didn't murder everything. So I could have had more primaries earlier. I mean, Mortarion, not just, why the heck did I swing with Nerdwings first and not Mortarion to kill the Solitaire? Because the Solitaire ended up doing so much damage. Killed my Poxbringer, killed plague bears, did damage to Morty. Like, there was just a massive mistake there. And then, I mean, my Blightlord Terminator, it's great that they came in. They actually did a significant amount of damage with just their combi bolters and the strategy of making them rapid fire 3 and everything. But they just, I mean, they were just stuck there. I mean, if I could have put them in a more central location, they probably could have done it even more. But getting rid of your troops and stuff, I think, really helped me in the end. But, I mean, that's all a learning deal right there.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely, and that's what we're trying to do is learn, teach, see what mistakes we make and stuff so you guys can learn from at home. Warp spiders are the truth, though. They can just jump around. They don't die. They are so good. They're 90 points for 5 miles, but they are totally worth it. And then my biggest other thing to point out is you've got to protect your characters. And especially, even though he picked Assassinate, I pretty much threw 3 characters at him there at the end.
Yeah.
So if I was smarter, I should have just totally ignored the combat that was in the middle of the table. And I should have just ran them all away, just not even worried about it. Because me killing all that stuff does nothing for me. Like, once that Psyker is dead is fine. Like, I could have just thrown the Solitaire at you, ran the 2 other characters away,
and then you would have been,
and I could have been better off. And that could have just denied him, 6 more points. So when it is, very close games, make sure you start calculating that stuff, because one other mistake, and I would have ended up losing this game as the Eldar player just by throwing stuff in there, because you have this mindset of what we used to know in 8th. I have to kill stuff. I have to kill stuff. You literally don't have to kill stuff.
And I think everyone at home will obviously notice that. Only having 3 Psychers to do Psychic Ritual is kind of a problem. Like, you do not want to take that secondary if you do not have a plethora of Psychers there to kind of perform that, because, I mean, there was never really a great time for any of my Psychers except for once to really do it. And it cost me 15 points there at the end.
Yep. Overall, good game. Thanks everybody for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Let us know if there's anything you want to talk about, and we'll see you next time.